Hello everyone, I'm ARTiro, and today I'm going to rank every single Marvel movie and TV show to existence. This also includes the Sony adaptations of Venom and the original 3 Spider-Men, and it also includes the Disney Plus shows. So, without further ado, let's go in chronological order and start with Iron Man. This started the entire MCU, and in my heart, it is a masterpiece. From start to finish, we get such a good story of Tony Stark, and it puts Tony Stark, a character nobody knew, into a household name. And that is why we have the MCU, and that is, in my opinion, a masterpiece. Moving on to the Incredible Hulk. Back when it came out, it was very mid, but looking back at it, and especially after watching the first 2 episodes of She-Hulk, I'm beginning to miss the old Hulk, which was just a crazy killing machine. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Smart Hulk right now, so I'm putting Incredible Hulk at fun. Not very good, not a masterpiece, but fun. Going on to Iron Man 2, a very big step down from the first Iron Man, and it wasn't boring, it wasn't trash, so I'm also going to put this in fun because I did enjoy watching some of the action. It was a pretty good movie overall, but again, not as good as the top ones. I am putting it below Incredible Hulk though. Next up, the first Thor movie. A lot of people like this. I honestly thought it was kind of boring, I'm not going to lie. I didn't really enjoy the action or the story that much. It was cool to see Asgard and Loki though. Now, Captain America: The First Avenger. This is a great movie. This is very fun. It isn't a masterpiece, but it is one of, it's a really good origin story for Captain America. Next up is The Avengers to wrap off Phase 1, and let me tell you, The First Avengers is a masterpiece. If anyone tells you anything else, they are wrong. It is a goddamn delight, and I'm actually putting it above Iron Man. Now on to Phase 2, starting it off with Iron Man 3, probably the most underrated movie of all time. Iron Man 3 is actually really, really good, and I really like it. I'm actually going to put it above Captain America, the first Captain America, because it is just so fun. They really put Tony Stark in situations where he has to deal with situations without his Iron Man suit. And that's where we really see the genius of his character, and it's just a lot of fun. Following that is Thor: The Dark World. There isn't much to say about it, except it is stinky trash. Captain America: Winter Soldier. This is a good movie. This is even better than Iron Man 3. This is a spy thriller with superheroes, and that is just amazing. And I haven't seen it in a while, but I want to watch it again just because of this. Next up is Guardians of the Galaxy. James Gunn did a phenomenal job. It is a masterpiece. Actually it is above Iron Man 1, but below Avengers. Just a really good movie. Really fun, entertaining, emotional. Avengers: Age of Ultron. This was a bit of a letdown after the first Avengers were so good. I still think it's a great movie, but I'm going to have to put it below Iron Man 3. Ant-Man. I love this movie. Where is it? I love it. It is so fun. It is very lighthearted. There are pretty much no stakes, but it is still a phenomenal movie. Actually, yeah, it's good. Would it be? It's below the first Captain America. No, that's a lie. It's above Captain America. Now we come to Civil War, which is basically an Avengers level movie. It is a masterpiece. It is above Iron Man 1. It is great. Actually, it's also above Guardians. We got introduced to so many new people. We got introduced to Spider-Man and Black Panther. It was a delight. Following that is Doctor Strange. Yes, Doctor Strange. The first Doctor Strange was really good. It is above Iron Man 3 in my opinion. It is exactly what we needed from a brand new character. It is probably one of the best origin stories besides Black Panther that we've had, but Black Panther was already introduced in Civil War, so as a character that no one knew, that was a solid origin story. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, it was a bit of a letdown from the first Guardians of Galaxy, but it was pretty good. I don't think it's good though. I think it's more in the fun category. I don't want to put it next to Hulk and Iron Man 2 though. Oh no. Yeah, it'll have to be there. I do like the movie. It's just it didn't do it for me. I don't know. I can't explain why. I just didn't. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. With that being said, Spider-Man Homecoming is the best Spider-Man movie to ever exist. Actually, I'm going to save all the Spider-Mans for the end. You know what? Yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to save all the Sony and MCU Spider-Mans for the end. So, with that being said, we're jumping right into Thor Ragnarok masterpiece. It is amazing. And I'll get into this more later, but it's really sad where Thor Love and Thunder goes on this list, but as far as I know, Thor Ragnarok is a masterpiece. I think it does go below the first Guardians of the Galaxy, though. It's not as good. Black Panther is a masterpiece. It goes below Thor Ragnarok, but is a masterpiece. Peace. Avengers Infinity War. Oh, here it is, boys. This is my all-time favorite MCU movie. Number 1. I'm not even gonna explain that. Everyone knows why. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I liked it more than the first Ant-Man, but I feel like if I look at them now, they both kind of seem the same. So I'm just gonna put them next to each other. Captain Marvel. A bit of a letdown. I'm not gonna lie. It didn't have that much character going on. The set pieces and action was kind of cool, I guess. I think it was a fun movie overall, but it wasn't breathtaking or good or like really good or anything like that. It does go below Volume 2, but above Hulk. And now we get Avengers Endgame. This should be its own tier, but for now I'm just gonna put it above Infinity War. I think, well, okay, if I'm being completely honest, I think I like Infinity War more than Endgame, but they are basically the same. They're like in a tier of their own above Masterpiece. But I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to decide. But they're good. They're both really good. Alright, moving on to Phase 4. Now, Phase 4 has the most mixed feelings for me, and you guys are about to witness this, because I think Phase 4 has a lot of highs, but has a lot of lows. And with that, we're going to start with WandaVision. It was fun. It was fun to see what's going on. The ending could have been better, but overall, it was a fun show. Should it be above any of these? I think I liked it more than Iron Man 2, but yeah, I liked it more than Iron Man 2. Falcon Winter Soldier, it was stinky trash. I hate to break it to you, all you Falcon Winter Soldier fans out there, it wasn't that good. Looking back on it, especially after Phase 4 has almost come to an end, Zemo did kind of redeem it. Actually, I'm debating whether to. No, I made my decision. It's final. Okay. Following that is Loki, which is probably my favorite MCU TV show to this day. It is really, really good. I don't think it's a masterpiece by any means. I feel like it should have been. There should have been a little more action, in my opinion, and the ending was extremely dissatisfying. It was great. I loved the cliffhanger, but I think for that series, it deserved a little bit more love. Still a phenomenal show, and I am actually putting it above Iron Man 3, but below Doctor Strange. Following that is Black Widow. This is the most unnecessary movie ever. It's not stinky trash, but it is boring. I will put it over the first Thor. I did not like that movie that much. Alright, What If? I'm feeling about the same way. It's pretty much the same as Black Widow. It's not really necessary, but it was extremely fun. And I'm not gonna lie, I was enjoying the different scenarios that they explored, and I'm actually kind of eager to see what happens in Season 2. So I'm gonna put it here. I think it's above Iron Man 2, but below WandaVision. Pretty fun. I also loved how they buffed the hell out of Ultron. Ultron in that series was great, and I loved it. Alright, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is a good movie. Not a masterpiece by any means, but it deserves to be above. Would it be above Iron Man 3? I think it'd be above I think it'd be above Loki, actually. Yeah, I'd put it right there. It's a great movie. The action's amazing, the soundtrack's amazing, the acting's amazing, the story is amazing, everything's great. Following that is Eternal, stinky trash. Not gonna explain it, because you all know why. It would have been better if it was a series, but they made it a movie, so it was trash. Too rushed. Hawkeye. I actually liked the light-hearted tone of this. It wasn't... I think it was pretty good, actually. I think I'd put it above the first Captain America. It was a fun series. It served as like a Christmas, like holiday-themed, like series about fighting bad guys, and I think it worked as what it was supposed to do. It also did a great job introducing Kate Bishop. With that we have Moon Knight. Alright. All you haters out there saying that Moon Knight is overrated and doesn't deserve to be this good. It is a masterpiece. I'm putting it above Black. No, I'm putting it right there. It is a good movie. Series. It is a good series. I loved Oscar Isaac in it. It was phenomenal. The acting was great. The story was probably one of the coolest stories we've ever had in the MCU to this day. And the presentation was so delightful. Arthur was such a good villain. The suit looked so cool. The action was scarce. I'm not gonna lie. They could have had more action in it, but it didn't need that action. It didn't need all that. It had what it took to make it a good movie. Series. Oh my god, I got a little riled up there. I forgot what it was. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. When I watched it the first time, I was like, it's mid. I watched it the second time, I was like, it's pretty good. And then I read that the original plan was gonna be way different. It was gonna be much longer. It was gonna have a more fleshed out version of Wanda losing her sanity. And after that, I was like, yeah, this movie had a lot of potential of being a masterpiece, but it does go down to being fun. It's not boring or stinky trash. It is still a fun movie, but it's a little sad because it had all the right ingredients to be next to the first two the three Avenger movies. But unfortunately, I don't know, they just didn't work out. And it is fun. It is still fun. I'm still putting it above everything in fun. It's borderline good, but it could have been better. Alright, Miss Marvel. Where is it? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I thought it was pretty boring. It is above the things in boring, but I don't know, man. I just didn't stick the landing for me. I just kept on like wandering throughout. Like I couldn't sit and watch it straight for like 50 minutes or however long it was. I don't know if that's just a problem with me or it just wasn't my type or what was going on. I just didn't like it. Alright, Thor Love and Thunder. Here's the big Mama Jamba that probably you guys are waiting for or not. I don't know. It's sad because the first Ragnarok is up at masterpiece. This movie's not a masterpiece. It is very flawed. There are a lot of things wrong with it. The entire final battle is horrendous and I hate it. The CGI is a little messy, but not too bad to complain about. It's not boring either. The story is compelling. The funny scenes are, I guess, kind of funny. Gore is good for however little screen time he has. It is a fun movie above Hulk but below Captain Marvel. If they had more of Gore killing gods, this would be a good movie or even a masterpiece. And if they like toned down the jokes, it'd be a masterpiece. But we're just gonna have to put that fun for now. Alright, we have now... I don't even have I Am Groot on here because I don't see that as a Marvel show. I only watched the first episode and I wanted to scream into a mirror because I realized that it's not for my age group. It's like for 7-year-olds. Anyway, She-Hulk. So far, as of recording this, there's only been 2 episodes out. That means that it's a little hard to judge it, right? It's a little difficult. There isn't much I can judge it on. But from the first 2 episodes, I think this could have a potential of being a good show. I think right next to Hawkeye, actually below the first Captain America. the CGI is a little wonky and it's a little too woke for its own good. I feel like it's a bit cringe when they try to like force in like feminist ideals and stuff like that, which I'm fine with all that. Like, it's not like I hate any of that, but it's just I feel like it's a little on the nose. With that being said, it is pretty fun and it is kind of cool what they're trying to do with the character and these ideologies. I don't know what word I just said, but that, and it's all right. It has potential, but it's a little too early to judge because it hasn't been out all the way yet. Alright, now we do the big Mamba Jamba. We do all the Spider-Man movies. You guys have been waiting for it. I'm here to deliver it. We're going to go in chronological order of when they came out. I also haven't done the Netflix shows because I haven't watched them yet. I've only watched Daredevil, and if I could, I guess I could put Masterpiece. It's great. It's a phenomenal show. It is probably higher than Moon Knight and Black Panther and Ragnarok. No, below Guardians. Yeah, above Guardians. It is a great show. Go watch it. Amazing. I haven't seen the other ones though, so I can't judge them. But alright, we're doing the first Spider-Man, the OG Spider-Man. Is that even it? I can't tell which one the OG one is. Oh no. I think this is the OG. Yeah, that's the Spider-Man 2. Okay. The first Spider-Man is a masterpiece. This is the reason we have like superhero movies. This movie is such a staple of creation. It is amazing. I don't know where it would go in. I do think it's below anything from the MCU though, because the MCU is a little more refined, but it is still great. It is a masterpiece. Following that, we have the second Spider-Man, which is also a masterpiece, but it is higher than any of these. It's higher than Moon Knight. I think I'd put it between Moon Knight and Black Panther. It is so good. Doc Ock is amazing in it. It has one of the coolest stories, and we haven't gotten anything close to that since then. And it is it's pretty sad that we haven't had anything like that. Alright, Iron Man. No, not Iron Man. Spider-Man 3. Stinky Trash. I love the Bully Maguire scenes, but no. Other than that, it's garbage. Oh, here's where we get into some interesting opinions, because the Amazing Spider-Man series is not a particular series I enjoy. Andrew Garfield is amazing at it. His redemption in No Way Home is amazing, but if you go back and watch the Amazing Spider-Man movies, they're just boring, man. The first one's boring to say the least. The second one's just stinky trash. There's a reason it got rebooted a third time with Tom Holland, and that's because these movies are not as good. There isn't anything memorable like from the first two Spider-Man movies that are masterpieces. It's just sad. It's just really sad. And now we're gonna actually go to the Venoms, and then we'll do the MCU trilogy. The first Venom is fun. It is not that good. It is not that bad. It is smack dab in the middle and is fun to watch. A little weird. The story's a bit all over the place. The editing's a bit all over the place, but it is still very fun. It is above Incredible Hulk, but below Love and Thunder. What else? The second Venom movie is, honestly, it's still fun, but it's not as fun. I think it'd be back. It'd be way back. Actually, yeah. If I'm remembering it correctly, which I am. And with that being out of the way, we're gonna do the MCU's 3 Spider-Man movies. Oops, I need to move. And without any words, this is my rankings. Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man Far From Home. Wait, no, I did that wrong. Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man Far From Home. Spider-Man No Way Home. Alright, and with that, there is my every single MCU movie and TV show ranked. I did leave out the rest of the Netflix series. It's because I have not watched them myself. When I get time, I will watch them, and then maybe I'll do a separate video explaining only ranking only those ones along with Daredevil and seeing which one and going more in depth of why. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree. I'm very curious to see what your guys' top 5 are. My top 5 is Infinity War, Endgame, No Way Home, The First Avengers, Civil War. That seems about right in my understanding. Let me know what you guys think of Marvel Phase 4. I feel like there's been a lot of lows, but also a lot of massive successes. It's been weird. It's been a weird journey so far because we've had so much content in Phase 4. So it's a little curious to see. I'm a little curious to see what happens. And I can't wait for Black Panther 2 to come out. I hope it is a masterpiece, but we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye!